Success Brothers.
Decided that she wasn't going to take it any longer.
Yeah.
She stayed on a bus seat. You may not remember it because it's way back now, several years, but...
Now, I have the utmost respect for this guy. He gonna share his story. He gonna share some amazing stuff. When I first saw this guy speak, I was like, oh my God, this guy. Y'all gonna see for yourself, so I ain't gonna blow it for you, okay? So today our speaker is Mr. Cantus Simmons. Now here's the cool thing. This guy is actually a former NASA scientist. A rocket scientist. Is that pretty cool or what? Is that cool? Is that cool or is that cool? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's actually earned 3 college degrees with honors. So he played big, right?
Yeah.
3 college degrees with honors. And guess what? Tell you a secret. He didn't pay 1 penny. 3 college degrees with honors and didn't pay 1 penny for school.
Wow.
Is that cool or is that cool? Is that something that you like, somebody like to hear from?
Yes, sir.
He's also the author of Playing Your A Game. Peak performance like we're talking about, right? And he loves broccoli, Twizzlers, and ESPN. So with no further ado, stand to your feet and give the best hand that you possibly can to Mr. Cantus Simmons.
Okay, some people room, do they love their father? So the numbers dropped off a little bit. Well, a few years ago, over at the hospital right down the street at Crawford Long Hospital, there was this mother, it was a pregnant mother, and she was going in for what you call just a regular checkup, right? So she was going to the 4th floor, you know, going to see her doctor to make sure everything was working okay. And so, when she went to got on the elevator, went up the elevator, all of a sudden she felt this in her stomach. She was like, whoo, I hope that's not gas. So she got in the elevator, she started walking down the hall, she felt it again. Anybody ever seen a pregnant mother?
Yeah. Yes.
They walk like this? Yeah. Like, teach me how to walk, teach me how to walk, right? So this mother, all of a sudden she said, you know what? I think the baby is coming. So they called the doctor. I think the baby is coming. So they rushed into the living room, throwing the table. Owie. Out comes this shiny black baby boy. And so like any mother, this mother was like elated. She was like, oh, look at my baby. Oh, Sharon. Then this mother, at the same time she was happy, this mother had these tears of disappointment. Wow. How did this happen to me? So at one moment she was encouraged, and the next moment she was discouraged. She was elated and excited. At the same time, she was disappointed. Now you may ask yourself, okay, why is this mother acting like she's bipolar? One minute she's happy, the next minute she's sad. You know, this mother looked down at her brand new baby boy and realized that her baby boy was missing some of his fingers. It was the thing that told me that the girls wouldn't like me. Because I remember one time I was in the 9th grade, I saw this fine girl in school. Y'all see some fine girls in school? Dude, I saw this fine girl in school. I just, had it. I was like, yo, excuse me, miss. What's your name? Hello, my name is Cantus. She was like, hold up, wait a minute. What is wrong with your fingers? I can't do it. You have the cooties. Ta-ta. And so she walked off. And so in the 9th grade, I grew up feeling like, I have the cooties. I remember I used to play baseball. And while I was playing baseball, I was a good baseball player, and I used to put the glove on this hand. And I had the glove on this hand. I was playing shortstop. And as I was playing shortstop, I had a line drive ball hit me. Pow! I caught the ball. I bobbled the ball, picked the ball up, threw the guy out. Now my glove fell out. So as I went back to pick up my glove, I heard a mother in the stand say, "Oh, look at his fingers. He's so special." The next thing I got the bat, I was batting right-handed. Bow! Hit a single, started running down first base, safe. And I heard a few other people in the audience saying, "Oh, look at his fingers. He's so special." The next thing I got the bat, I can bat left, I can bat right-handed and left-handed. This time I bet left-handed. Bow! Hit a double, ran around first base, slid into second base. Had a little cheer squad. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. He's so special. And year after year after year, I'm thinking I have the cooties, and now I'm special. Anybody seen the movie Drumline? Yeah. With Nick Cannon? Well, that was my high school band. That was my high school band. I went to Southwestern Cab High School over in Decatur. And I was the guy, I was the drum major. You know, the guy that walked on the field, the cool dude, the good looking dude, the smooth dude. Well, that was me. And I remember it was Southwestern Cab versus McNair High School. 15,000 people, stadium packed, halftime. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. The first one was Olympic fanfare. Don't, 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 don't. Everything got slow motion. Everything was slow motion. And so now I'm asking myself, what in the world is that flapping in the air? Now, if you've ever seen a good marching band, most marching bands wear what you call white marching band gloves. And as I was directing the band, I just saw something flapping in the air with those gloves. I was like, oh my goodness, I have flapping fingers. You know, the gloves that were sitting there and the fingers that were not in the fingers, they were just flapping around. And so I'm thinking to myself, wow, 15,000 people are talking about my fingers. At least that's what I thought. I went home that night. People were calling the house, "Candace, the band, rock, you guys did a great job." I said, no, we didn't. I have flapping fingers. So I said, wow, people like me, people are talking about me. I got to do something about this. So I sat on the side of the tub. I'm going to fix this today. So went to my mom's room, got some scissors, went downstairs to the pantry, got a needle and thread. I held my hand up with the gloves on. I said, today ends this day. I'm going to cut my fingers off. You know, the flapping fingers. And so as I'm about to cut the fingers, my mom walked into the bathroom and she said, "Boy, what in the world are you doing?" I'm like, "Mom, I'll cut my flapping fingers off." She said, "What?" I said, "My fingers, Mama." She said, "Boy, what?" I said, "I'll cut my fingers off." She said, "Boy, child, please. Put the scissors down. Sit down, son." She said these words, I'll never forget them. Quit looking at what you don't have and think about all the things you do have. And those words, year after year, when I was in college, year after year, when I was in grad school, year after year, and then I remember, I was in my first interview at NASA. Had on a blue suit, white shirt, gray tie, blue polka dots, black shiny shoes. I was so fresh and so clean. And as I was sitting there interviewing, the guy was asking me questions. I was listening. And then all of a sudden, I just dozed off for a second. And the only thing I could hear him say was, wonk, 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 wonk. As he's talking, I'm just thinking, oh, wow, he's going to think I'm a handicapped scientist. Oh, wow, he's going to think I can't get the job done. Oh, wow, he may not hire me because he thinks I'm going to drop the beaker or something in the chemistry lab. Oh, wow. I remember that time period when I used to put the plastic gloves on in school and do the experiment, and my fingers would dip down in the acid and I would catch on fire a little bit. No, he's not going to hire me. And all of a sudden I heard the words of my mom, quit looking at what you don't have and think about all the things you do have. I can do this. I got the job. You know what, guys? This may not be your mess. This may not be your mess. Maybe you have a forehead mess. Maybe you don't like what side of the tracks you live on mess. Maybe you have a father mess or a daddy mess or a mama mess or a school mess. Maybe you have a 5-head mess. You know that 5 head? Maybe you got a booty do mess. You know what a booty do is? Oh, no. When your stomach stick out further than your booty do. See, listen, we all have messes. But here's the thing, young man. If you don't allow your mess to stop you, it can never stop your success. Here's what I want to do today. We're going to continue to break the cycle. I want you guys to hold out your right hand. Hold your right hand out. And I want you to think about every excuse, every thought that consumes you. You know that thought that when you lay up in the bed and you start to fear, or you start to doubt, or you start to think about the thing that just bothers you? Think about that thing. Is it an acceptance issue? Is it an insecurity? Is it a crazy thought? Is it a lack of love? Put that thing in your hand. Put it in your hand. Close your hand up. I want you to realize that this mess right here, it can't stop you unless you allow it. But today we can break the cycle. You can be the first in your family. You can be the first one to start a business. You can be the first one to go to college. You can be the first one to create an invention. You can be the first one to buy a home. You can be the first one to go on vacation every single month. Right. I want you to speak to your mess. Say this word. Say mess.
Mess.
Come on, say it with some attitude. Mess.
Mess.
Listen here.
Listen here.
Today ends this crap.
This crap.
No longer will you stop my success. Now hold that mess up. We're breaking the cycle, okay? Now we're gonna throw this mess. I don't want y'all to hit me, okay? So we're gonna throw this mess. Let's throw it out this window right here, okay? On the count of 3. After today, don't ever allow this mess to stop your success. You guys ready? 1, 2, let me do 3.
A lady by the name of Rose Parks
Success Brothers.
decided that she wasn't going to take it any longer.
Yeah.
She stayed on a bus seat. You may not remember it because it's way back now, several years